Hey guys, welcome to my channel and I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. So today I'm using the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette, sorry about that, to create this bronzy kind of warm tone look. I kind of went for a dramatic look using kind of more classic colors, you know, but I really love this palette. Since it's Friday, I thought I'd sum up my views on this. I just love it. I think that it was really well thought out just because of there's warm tones, there's cool tones. I like the shimmers a lot. I don't think they're like, I don't know if they're the best I've ever used. I've never like categorized my shimmers, but I think they're good quality and I think they show up well on the eyes. They blend well, they're not patchy, so that's positive. I will say this though, I really want Tarte to come up with a palette that isn't limited edition, that has like no purples, because I feel like purple is like their safe zone as well as some of their cooler tones. I want them to come out with like a green, a like midnight blue, a like really fun kind of palette. I know Tarte is like a natural brand that does, you know, very natural colors, but I think they could still do that and like give us some fun, interesting colors. But overall, I really like this look. I love this palette, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is the final look that I created and I really like it. It took a little bit of work with the eyeshadow just because of the, oh, what shade was it? The red shimmer. It's called NYX. Just wasn't showing up the way I want it to, and even on camera right now it's not as showing up when I'm looking straight on, but when I turn you can kind of see it right there-ish a little bit. But overall I really like this look. I love bronzed eyeshadow. I think they're just so flattering. As well as, can we just take a moment and appreciate the fact that I did wing liner? I don't even know if you can tell that I did wing liner, but I did wing liner. And I am somebody who can't even do like traditional liner. So the fact that I attempted to do wing liner with a liquid, like a brush tip applicator, which I think is, ugh, I am just so proud of myself. Because I could only ever do it with like felt tip pen style. So proud right now. And they're not even that bad. I mean, this one's a little bit longer than this one, but I don't even think you can tell on screen. So, proud. But speaking of things that are on my face besides the eyeshadows, what I ended up doing was obviously the liner. And I used this e.l.f., like I think it was like $2 or $3 liner, and it is wonderful. I have tried a lot of cheap drugstore-y kind of liquid liners that come in like either a brush or a like felt tip applicator, and I've never been able to get such a smooth, crisp line. My swatch is obviously not as straight, but it is smooth. It dries like really quickly, but I'm trying to see what the finish is because I never actually look, but I would say it's like 90% matte on my eyes, but it's matte enough where it looks matte, but if you kind of like that sheen, I don't think you would hate this either. I just think it's really affordable. It's really nice. I've tried the Jordana ones that everyone loves. Did not work for me. I tried Wet n Wild, did not work for me. I tried LA Color, did not work for me. This is the only one that is like, I've gotten nice lines. It's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented where it's hard to work with if you're a beginner, which I think is super important. And then, as well as, it's just so cheap and good, and I just think we need more cheap, good products in the world. So after that, I then went into my lower waterline, which is actually just my rim because I can never get any eyeliner to last in my actual waterline. I took the MAC Pro Longwear in the shade Definitely Black, which is like a gray black. It's not like the most black I've ever seen, but they're very close to the same shade, and I think it looked really nice. I then went into my favorite foundation combo of the moment, which is the BareMineral's Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream Foundation. My shade is Vanilla 2. I take a squirt of this, and then I took 2 dots today of the Cover Effects Custom Coverage Drops in the shade G30. Really love that. Mixed it together, took a brush, and just blended it out. I love the way this looks on the skin. It just, like, it doesn't look heavy or cakey, but yet it has coverage, and I think it looks like skin for the most part. I mean, I can always tell when I'm wearing foundation on myself, like that's just a given, but for a foundation that actually has coverage, I think it looks awesome. And so after that, what I did is I'm wearing bronzer. That's another thing I never do. I went really light with it because I'm pale. Bronzers tend to look really weird on me. I took the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette in the volume 1, and I took some of the bronzer. I'm actually wearing all 3 of these shades today. So I took that bronzer, took it right here on my cheekbones, a little bit on the forehead, and then along part of the jawline. And it was looking really good in person, but on camera it was looking a little harsh. So all I did was I took the brush I used with foundation, and just with whatever was left, plus just how this brush is, it blends everything like a dream. They say you shouldn't use powders with this Moda Perfecting Kit, but I've been able to every time. And I just lightly went over the parts that I went with bronzer, and it just looks so natural. And it did add like a hint of like warmth. You can kind of see it like right there. And I just thought it looked so good, which is rare for me in bronzer, so happiness. Sorry if the lighting changed. A cloud just moved past my window. And then I took a little bit of this blush right here. You can obviously tell I love this palette. I have hit pan on 2 of the items, although I'm surprised I have not hit pan on this highlight because this is a gorgeous highlight. But this blush is just like a perfect everyday matte, like nude pink. It's in my middle finger. Just a little cooler than I think like an everyday normal pink. And it just looks so good. I love it. And the highlight, I went with a big fluffy highlighting brush and I just slightly like put over my cheekbones, and I just think it looks really nice because I didn't want to go too heavy with the cheek product since I went kind of heavy on the eye, and I knew I was going to do a bold lip. Which, for my lips, I took the Colourpop Ultra Satin lip in the shade London Fog. I always love how on camera, just a really interesting fact about this shade, it looks so bright, but yet in person it looks a lot darker and like a richer red. So if you're wondering why, if you've seen other YouTube videos where this looks much darker, that is why, FYI. But overall, I just really love the way this look turned out. I think it looks gorgeous. It's one of my favorites that I've created with this palette. And ultimately, I have really loved all the shades all the looks I've created with this palette. I think it's really well versed. I know not everyone who has gotten this palette has loved it, but I really have. I think it has my cool shades, it has some warm shades, it has some really nice shimmers. Also, if you're wondering what eyeshadow primer I was using, because it's not my normal NYX one, it's the NYX Glitter Primmer. I just thought it would help maybe with like the shimmers. It was really interesting to work with. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I'm really excited to use this more and to like get deeper into it and try even more interesting looks, because I think I could create some really fun looks with this. So that completes this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday and a safe weekend. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below on what you think, what palettes you would like to see me use on this channel. Any other thoughts that you have. Yeah, so have a great day. Bye.